We're in the airport and here's all of our stuff. It actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it would.
Well, here we are.
How did it go?
Honestly, that was one of the best processes we've ever had boarding. Even security was a breeze, checking all of our stuff. The attendant was really helpful. She loved our story. She thought Luna was super cute. That helped us out, printed everything off for us. It's going really well.
We had a bag that was 20 pounds overweight and we were ready to pay for it and she waived the fee. Flight 1 down.
Made it to Toronto.
Yeah. Now we get to sleep and do it all over again.
In the morning. Here we are at the donkey crack of dawn. 6 o'clock Sunday morning. Our beautiful friend Nicholas is driving us to the airport. Ksenia's here. Luna's over here. We are ready to go to Grenada.
Much busier in here this morning, but we're here nice and early. We got like 3 hours till our flight and we are going to pick up our luggage.
We made it through security, dropped off a million bags. They took our carry-on, checked them for free, which is nice. Well, as with everything, it has seemed to work out. Next stop, Tim Hortons. Luna is very excited. So much.
Look at that. Whoa.
She loves flying.
This is one of those fun airports where you just walk off the plane.
Welcome to Grenada.
What do you think?
Incredible.
This hill is really steep.
Yeah.
So over here, during the weekdays, they get some local food here.
Oh, nice.
So that's good here.
Are you excited? Does that feel nice? Well, we made it to Grenada.
Yeah, when all was said and done, the flights were all right, all of our luggage was all right, it all showed up. Nothing was missing, nothing was torn apart. All of our boxes and hockey bags arrived all at the same time.
We didn't even get searched in customs. We flew through. Luna was a real saving grace.
Yeah, Luna acted as a line skip for everything. Security, when we got to the gate itself in the airport, everyone just saw Luna and heard our story and thought, oh, let's help this young family on their way to Grenada.
And a quick shout out and special thank you to both of our families that helped transport us and all of our luggage to the airport, as well as Nick and Maria, who sacrificed their whole Saturday night to make sure that we had a place to sleep in Toronto. Good morning from beautiful Grenada. It is our first morning and we are heading for some provisioning. We're gonna find breakfast, coffee, and then a grocery store. Oh my. I don't know how much of that we caught, but we're going down a really steep hill. Suddenly Luna was
Drunkenly hanging over the front of the stroller.
touching the ground. I think she was quite pleased with herself actually, but
We don't often let her touch the road.
so the shoulder straps are on now. You silly girl. We're heading to get groceries, and then at 2 p.m. today, our boat broker is picking us up to take us to the marina to see what might be our new boat.
We're not trying to do anything extreme, and we're certainly not the first people to do this. So we want to be out on the boat, out on the water, and we want it to be comfortable. We want to do it as long as we can.
Here we are on the boat that we're going to be buying, probably, and it's looking pretty good. Well, it's our third day in Grenada, and this morning we are heading to the marina to do the haul out of the boat. So the boat that we're looking to purchase is going to be lifted out of the water, and the inspector will perform the last bit of the inspection of the underside of the boat, which will allow us to decide if we're going to move ahead with this purchase. The rest of the inspection of the inside of the boat and the exterior above water part was already done last week, so we've already identified some pretty large repairs that need to be done to the boat before we can start sailing.
One of the things that we know is going to need to be done is the bottom job. So that involves sandblasting the bottom of the hull, which removes all the old anti-fouling paint as well as any marine life that has attached to the boat since it was last hauled out. An epoxy coat applied to the hull, followed by multiple coats of anti-fouling. So normally we would do that kind of work ourselves. However, given the time constraints and having a small baby, we just don't have enough time to get all of that done before we want to be on the boat. So we've decided to hire that out.
Another big job that we're taking on before we start sailing is replacing all of the standing rigging on the boat, which are the steel cables that hold up the mast. This one is really important to us because it's related to the safety of the operation of the boat, and the rigging that's on the boat right now is original from 2007. So we're gonna feel a lot better heading out into the open sea with brand new cables holding up our mast.
Another thing that was found in last week's inspection were some small leaks from the deck underneath the stanchions. Stanchions are the railing posts for the railing that runs around the outside of the deck on the top side of the boat. So that's a repair that we've identified to be completed if we move ahead with the boat, which will involve removing all of the stanchions, cutting away all of the damaged fiberglass, laying new fiberglass bed for the stanchions to rest on, and then bolting the stanchions into the deck and filling the holes with silicone.
And the final big item on our to-do list before we can move on to the boat is replacing the 3 lithium-ion house batteries that were stolen while the boat was moored and unoccupied in the last few months. So those are going to be shipped in from the US, and we are also going to order a new electrical panel for the boat because we think that the current one may be acting up, and we figured since we can't test it without the batteries which are missing, we're going to go ahead and order a replacement panel from Bavaria Yachts in Germany, just in case the current panel is broken, so that we will have a replacement on hand.
So, depending on the outcome of the survey done today when the boat is hauled out, we will be able to hopefully give the go-ahead tomorrow for all of the repair work and ordering all of the parts so that we can launch the boat back into the water and have moved on before Christmas, with the idea being that this gives about 3 weeks to complete all of the work that we've just outlined.
And that should be enough time, right?
Fingers crossed.